taking on the Washington Wizards. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now Green, Curry on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton left side. 6 to shoot. The shot by George, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Green. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Now here's Curry. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
George. And George with this stuff.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's good. Curry's got 11 points.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Wizards head coach gave me a few minutes. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. Kispert, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
And Butler gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Coulibaly. Middleton looking it over. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 7. Curry on the wing. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. 14 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Butler. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards trail by 10. In the corner, George with it. To the paint. Here's Smart. Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. Back to Kispert. Off target with his 3. Here's Jackson Davis. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Smart. Off target from three-point range. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Pass to George. Bay in the post. Smart with the ball. Now Payton defending. Back to Bay. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Smart misses. Warriors leading by 12. Down low. Here's Hield. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Great, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
Left side, George. Fires at the elbow. No good that time. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Golden State. Bay with it. Kuminga picks him up, and George with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. They grabbed their own miss. Back to Payton. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
On the court. Again, let's make some noise for your Wizards.
Wizards trailed by 13. Pass to Middleton. Inside. On the wing, Koulibaly. Tries the spin move. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Washington has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Here's Poole, guarded by Curry. Elbow shot is on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Woo-hoo, Poole just threw that up. I bet he practices that.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. The Warriors pull it in. Curry on the wing. .111 left in the second quarter. To the middle. A steal. Middleton right side. From deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
They double-team Curry. Down low. Pajemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
For 3, Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild, though.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Poole now, top of the key. Pass to Koulibaly. Now George. Over Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Koulibaly. Spins. Here's Poole. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. First team.
No good on that one. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
With your Wizards dancers dancing. Let's hear you get loud. DC family, make some noise.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's an
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And an intentional foul right there.
personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Moody. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Hield's so athletic, and right there you get to see it for your own eyes.
Wizards trailed by 18. Pass to Middleton. Now, here's Poole. And here's George for 3. And Moody pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson Davis with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Washington basketball. Substitution for your Wizards. Corey Kispert.
And here is Poole. They set the pick. They could use a bucket. Trains it from beyond the arc. Poole's got 7 points.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
I'll tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
To the wing right side. .130 left to play in the third. Pass to Bay. Shoots over Kuminga. Now here's Kispert. And a miss there on the triple. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Poole, no good. Warriors leading by 20. Outside, Payton. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The open shot by Kispert. The Wizards with another miss. Now the Warriors moving it up. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Moody. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
23.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
47.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now Green. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Wizards.
Here's Butler.
Corey Kispert.
Shot clock at 6. And Green gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Kispert. Tries the spin move. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Washington with the ball. For 3, Kispert. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Inside. Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Fires away from outside. And another miss by Washington. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Pass to Kispert. With the drive to the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Down low. Right side, Green. Pass to Pajemski. To the middle. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 20 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Champagny, guarded by Green. And here is Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmes. Here's Champagny. Hits the front of the rim and out. It's tipped. Pajemski on the wing. Fires for 3. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
3-point field goal.
23 points in the game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And there's the call on Curry.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the inside. Champagny.
2 minutes.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Quarter, 2 minutes. Help ball. That's a jump ball.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry wide open. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The three from George. On the wing, Heel. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. Inside. Here's Kuminga. To the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Koulibaly. It's good from long range. Payton with it.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
That one is off.
At the line for the Warriors, Gary Payton the second.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Poole launches it from deep, off target. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent